Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial we are going to see a conceptual visualization of how bubble sort will work. So let's try to understand how bubble sort functions. So for that we are going to consider some few definite numbers for input. So let's consider 5, 6, 4, 3. So these are the number. As you can see, these are not in sorted order and we wanted to sort it. So correct sort in order would be 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so let's try to understand how the bubble sort work. So in bubble sort we will be having the pointers and we'll fix the position of the largest number in the iterations. That's how it is going to work. So how it is going to work in the first pass is, so let's say this is the zeroth position element and it will be compared with its next positional element. So this is my, let's say, cursor. It is pointing to the zeroth element. So this is my, for example, zeroth position. Okay, zeroth position. This is my first position. This is the element of a second position. This is the element of the third position, let's say, right? So what we are going to do in the first pass is we are going to compare the element which is sitting on the zeroth position with the element which is sitting on the first position. And if the earlier element, the previous element, which is your zeroth element, is greater than the first element, then we are going to swap the positions. Yeah, so in this case, number 5 will be compared with number 6 and the condition that will be evaluated would be, is 5 greater than 6? The answer is no, so there won't be any swap in the first position. Yeah, so first pass remains actually the same as it is, right? And then we move on our counter. So what happens in the second pass is, now there is no swap that has been done. We were earlier pointing to this zeroth location. Now we are pointing to this first location. Now here what we are going to do is, we are going to have the same logic, that the position at which we are currently pointing to, this particular number, will be compared with the next number which is on the next position. So currently I am pointing to the first position. My next position comes to be second. So 6 will be compared with 4. If my first position number is greater than second position number, then I'm going to swap those positions. So 5 remains 5, and now the swapping will happen in these two. So 4 will come here, 6 will come there, 3 will be as it is. Yeah. Now let's understand what happens in the third pass. 5 will be 5, 4 will be 4, because currently now we are pointing to position number 2. So element or number on position number 2 will be compared with position number 3, and if this 6 is greater than, and the condition that will be evaluated would be, is 6 greater than 3? Answer is again yes, and we are going to swap the positions. So here it would be, 3 will take the position of 6 and 6 will take position of 3. So in this case, if you observe our original input, in this particular case we have finalized the position of number 6, because amongst the input that we got, 6 is the biggest number, and that will, like, according to the sorting condition, it should come at last. So here in this third pass we have configured, or sorry, we have placed, or we have finalized the position of a sixth number. So now the positions that needs to be finalized are n minus 3. So n is nothing but the size of the array, which is 4, minus 3 is 3. So we just have to run our passes for the first 3 positions, so which is n minus 3, 0, 1 and 2, because we have already finalized the position of this particular number. Yeah, so let's understand what happens in the fourth pass. Yeah, now this will be limited to only these 3 numbers, and again we'll be repeating the same logic. that the element on the first position will be compared with the position to the next one. If the first number is greater than second, then we are going to do the swap. So 4 will come here, 5 will take the fourth position, which is the next position, 3 will be as it is, 6 will be as it is, right? Let's understand what will happen in the fifth pass. Yeah. Now 4 will be as it is. The comparison is happening in between these two positions. Now 5 is greater than 3. This is what the condition that will get evaluated. Again the swapping will happen, and 6 is anyways finalized, and as I already told, the comparison will happen now in these two. And again, if you can see, we have finalized the position of number 5 element here. Now let's understand what happens in the sixth pass. Now the comparison will happen in only these two numbers, because we already finalized the position of second element and third element, which is 5 and 6. So now again the comparison will happen. If the previous position element, the where my cursor is pointing to, is that element, if it is greater than the second element, then we are going to run the swap. So this swap will happen and these two elements will remain the same. So in the sixth pass, which was limited to these many comparisons, we have finalized the positions of all the elements in a sorting order, in a sorted order basically. Now if you just do n-1 again, then it would be the same position as that of your initial position, which is 0. So this is where your program should end. So basically, if you see these, like within 6 passes, right, we are able to sort the entire array, or whatever number of inputs that you got. So this is what the core logic of bubble sort, guys. I think you will find this particular explanation or visualization useful. Let me know if you wanted to know how to do the implementation of this particular logic, and in which language you wanted to see the implementation. If you can comment those, that which language you wanted to see the implementation, I'll create a video on that. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one.